What's up, guys? It's March 18th, 2025. We had a sell off and then some sideways price action. Pretty tough. It was a tight trading range. 27 points, about 30-point range ish. So it's hard. EMAs are going sideways. Daily chart, we're also going sideways. Yesterday's bar on the daily chart was the first time we had two bull bars in a row, and now we're going sideways. So this could either be a pullback for these two bars, or it could be the start to maybe a bigger second leg. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of bearish momentum, so I do think the bears could see a retest or a new low. But I also think Fridays and Mondays bars trying to get a second leg as well. So I guess since two sides want to have a second leg, you could say that's trading range behavior. And we see that on the 15-minute chart. Where's the first bar? Okay, so this is the first bar of the day. Yesterday was a nice rally. We had a gap down, big gap down. We have a big up, and then we have a big gap down. Kind of in the middle of from Thursday's price action to yesterday's price action. We're kind of in the middle of that trading range right here. A lot of overlap. Even the bars with bodies have more tail. I think there's only a few. Here's a trend bar, bad follow through, trend bar, bad follow through. So yeah, a lot more sideways price action today. Let's talk about the gaps real quick. In the morning, we had some momentum going down. We had a gap down, tradable leg within the first hour, and then sideways price action. Gap down with multiple gaps. So gap down, multiple gaps, and you could short these bars and make some money. These two gaps stayed open. And then look, bar 5, 6, and 7's gap got closed pretty quick sideways. Another gap was made here with 18, 19, 20. And that also gets closed. So we went from having gaps open to gaps closing. When gaps stay open, there's momentum in the markets. When gaps close, that's trading range behavior. And now we see gaps closing, so we can start to think sideways price action. You see 36 thinking it's going to go higher, but by the time you buy it, it's already reversing. Second leg trap right there, and the gaps are closing, so you could be buying to the swing high here. Same situation down here. You see maybe 44, 46. That's a good bear bar, but we're in a trading range and it bounced off the lows. So it's already reversing. By the time you get short or long, the market's reversing. So definitely, I think it was a hard trading day today. I took a small trade here. I just scalped from 38 to like 41. Tail, I just went bang, just to clock a day on Apex. So yesterday we had a pretty nice rally, a lot of sideways price action. Then we ended with a sell-off. Today we opened up with a gap down. Bar 1 being a bear bar, bar 2 being a big bear bar closing nice low, also making a gap with bar 3. We have 3 bear bars closing on the low. I think showing to see continuation. Bar 4 is the first opposite bar, so that could be seen as a pullback. It ended up being a better short than a buy. And bears made 1R. The bears that shorted bar 4 made 1R bar 4 pretty quick. So what do I mean by that? I guess they didn't make 1R of bar 4. They might have made 1R bar 5-ish. Nonetheless, first reversals typically fail, and 1R was made quickly, quick scalp, and it reverses 7 and 8. This is the first 2 bull bars in a row. So then with the daily chart, then we had a strong bear leg down 9. Now bears have 3 legs lower. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3. Then we see sideways price action. 11, 12, 13, 14. Could be 1 bull leg, but I see 13 as a trend line break. And same way price reacted here, it did the same thing here. So leg 1, pull back leg 2 into the swing high. It ended up being a sell-off. Leg 1, pull back leg 2 into the swing high. It ended up being a sell-off. So it's a good way you can see fractal price action that it's reacting the same. 15, 16 showing to get second leg, but now 16 selling off into this swing low. Bulls get a pretty deep pullback from here, kind of perspective. It's a fractal. It's in the tails of these bars. 18. Bears shorted it from possibly leg 1, pull back leg 2. You could also say leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3. We're getting late into the legs. So if you're going to short 18, I think it's more of a scalp. This is also a bull channel, so bulls don't get channels in strong bear trends. So that's something to think about if you're shorting 18. 19 has a bad close. 20 ends up being an inside bar. Inside bars are the only bars that don't break out. 21 breaking out of, is this 21? Yeah, 21 breaking out of 20's high. Follow through 23 ends up being a pullback. Bears short that. It's testing this breakdown point. 23 bear bar closing on slow. Bad follow through. This bar rallied and then just came back to its very close to its open. 25 another trading range bar. 26 good bull bar closing on its high. This could be an extended leg 1, leg 2. Leg 1 pullback, leg 2 into the swing. 27 bear bar closing on slow under the EMA bear regime. 27 got follow through. 28, 29. However, 30 was a bad close. It sold off to a new low and then reversed. So bad for the bears. They're not willing to shorten their lows. Instead, they shorted into the previous swing. So that's already giving you a hint. Trading range behavior is coming up. We have this here. We have a deep pullback here. And bears shorted into a swing rather than they didn't hold for a new low. So that's telling you something right away before this mess happens. 31, 32, 33, three bull bars trying to get a second leg. 34 ends up being that first pullback. 35, 36 scalp leg 1, pullback leg 2. That creates a second leg trap. 37 bear bar closing on its low at the last swing. 38 kind of looks like the bulls are going to get a second leg, or third leg, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. This could be seen as a third leg for the bulls, and it just becomes a higher low. So remember, there's 3 types of trend line breaks. First trend line break is a new high. Second trend line break is equal. Third trend line break is a higher low. So here's the trend. This is the trend line break, and then they get a higher low. 39 good bear bar closing on slow. I think it's shot to go one tick below, and it does with 40 and then 41. I scalped out at the previous swing, like right around here. 41 sells off and reverses. 42. So bulls that bought 41 got a really good scalp. I think that is 1-to-1. Yeah, so they made 1-to-1 very quick, so they're taking profits. Sideways price action 43. 44 bear bar closing around its midpoint, but it has a body. 45. It sells off a little bit, then reverses, trapping bears, and then bears short more. Trading range behavior. Bulls are buying bear bars. Bears are shorting bull bars. Big short on 46. Vacuuming down into the lows, but bad close. This gave bears more than enough time to get out. That was trapped on 44. Again, bulls are buying bear bars. 47. Bad follow through 48. Leg 1, leg 2, possibly. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Into the swing high, sells off for 3 legs lower. Leg 1, fractal pullback. Leg 2, visible pullback. Leg 3. And then it rallies. 58, 59. Good bull bar shot to get a second leg. There's no gaps. Gaps are closing. So these are all scalping behavior. This is all scalping behavior. Leg 1, pullback. Leg 2, scalp out. Mark goes sideways. Bears trying to short 62 but get trapped, so they buy back shorts. At the same time, bulls are buying the EMA, and it tags the higher time frame, 45-minute EMA. When the EMAs are lining up, there's a better chance for the markets to go sideways. Momentum's going sideways. So where are we? 66, 67, 68. 3 bear bars trying to get. Is it trying to get a second leg? I don't know. There's tails here, but it does get a second leg with 72. It's trading range behavior, and we are at the top of a second leg. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. 72 rallies here. 73 inside bar, breaks out to the downside. 74 follow through 75. Second leg 76. So leg 1. So you could say leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3, or second leg 1, pullback, leg 2. 77 following the trading range behavior or trading range lows. This becomes a higher low. 77 tries to break out above the 5-minute EMA, and then we go sideways, closing on the upper part of the range, but we're still below the hard time frame EMA. Dang, today was way quicker. I'm gonna have to watch this video and see if I sped through it. It was trading range behavior, so that wasn't too much to talk about. 1-to-1 met here. You have to sit through a pullback. That's bar 1 and bar 2. I mean, actually, it's already met with there, so pullback's not. I measured it better there, so it's met with bar 10. That's pretty nice. Second leg here. So 1-to-1 is not met in trading range. In trading ranges, people typically scalp out right before that 1-to-1 is met. Here's another leg down. Maybe you go for 1-to-1 here. That's met quickly. I don't know if I'd take this trade, but if I did, I think I would go for 1-to-1 of 18. Like short the close. But that's also shorting into a range and shorting into leg 3. That's a tough one, but it worked out. Bears got momentum. Here's another 3 bars for the Bulls. Pull back. 1-to-1's not met. That's just not 1-to-1 being met. That's not also scalping out right before. That just was not met. 39, big enough to, I think Bears want to go for 1-to-1, but that's also not met. Price is starting to shrink. No measure, and then there's not really any more 3 bars in a row. So yeah, I think today was a hard day. The moves were sharp, barely making 1R, and then we went sideways in a 30-point range for more than, I mean, the range started technically on bar 4. We didn't know until like right around here. So yeah, hope you guys had a good one. If you learned something, share the show. Don't be a hoe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm training real soft this month, and then hopefully I can start increasing my trades next month. Hope you guys have a good one. If you have any questions, please ask me. Thank you for your time. Bye.